Gundam Build Fighters is a 2013 Japanese science fiction anime television series based on Sunrise's long-running Gundam franchise. The series is directed by Kenji Nagasaki of No. 6 and written by Yusuke Kuroda of Mobile Suit Gundam 00. Character designs were done by both Kenichi Ohnuki and Suzuhito Yasuda. The series was first unveiled under the name 1/144 Gundam Mobile project by Sunrise, before its official announcement. In contrast to other Gundam series, Gundam Build Fighters focuses on the Gundam model aspect of the franchise. The series was officially unveiled by Bandai on July 2, 2013, during the series' live press conference as part of Gundam's 35th anniversary in 2014. It premiered on TXN stations in Japan on October 7, 2013. One manga adaptation and 2 photonovels were also announced by Sunrise, and currently running on Gundam Ace, Hobby Japan, and Dengeki Hobby Magazine magazines. On May 15, 2014, it was announced that a new series of Gundam Build Fighters is in production, to begin airing on October 2014. The new series, which is a sequel to the original, was revealed to be titled Gundam Build Fighters Try. Story: back in the 1980s, the success of the series Mobile Suit Gundam resulted in an economic boom due to sales of the Gundam model kits, or Gunpla, dubbed the Gunpla boom. Years later in the future, with the success of the second Gunpla boom, special tournaments called Gunpla battles are established throughout the world to see which customized Gunpla and its builder are the best. These incredibly popular Gunpla battles culminate in an annual global tournament. The story of the first season revolves around Sayori, a young Gunpla builder and student who has a dream of becoming the best Gunpla fighter in the tournament and someday become as good as his father. As the only child, his family owns a small Gunpla shop and his talent is well honed, however his weak piloting abilities have led him to a series of first-round losses. But one day, he meets a strange boy named Reiji, who helps him out. Reiji gives him a jewel, promising that he will come to Sayori's aid if wished enough. Together, both of them will tackle the world of Gunpla battle and compete in the tournament using Sayori's customized Gunpla, the GATX-105B Build Strike Gundam. Gunpla Battle: the central theme of the series is the Gunpla Battle, a virtual game that involves the use of Gunpla. Each Gunpla fighter has a GP base, a device that stores their Gunpla information. Once the GP bases are set, the battle system disperses Plevsky particles, which react only to the plastic material of Gunpla and animate them into the game. The battle system creates a holographic landscape that simulates a battlefield from different Gundam series, and the battle begins once the Gunpla fighters set their Gunpla to be scanned by the Plevsky particles. A Gunpla's combat statistics are determined by its build quality. Modifications such as adding scratch-built parts and paint weathering will increase its stats. Battle effects such as explosions and beam attacks are faithfully simulated in the battle system. Consequently, damage sustained during battle is reflected directly on the Gunpla itself, requiring Gunpla fighters to have spare parts ready for necessary repairs. Scale also plays a major factor in a Gunpla battle. Just like in the real world, a 1/48 scale mega-size model Gunpla will dwarf a 1/144 scale opponent in the battlefield. The Gunpla Battle World Championships tournament begins with 8 battles, including a 4-person knockout battle, a 3-on-3 team battle, and the closing 1-on-1 battle. 5 of the battles are revealed only on their scheduled dates. Each contestant receives 4 points for every battle won. The 16 Gunpla fighters with the most points will advance to the final tournament, a knockout stage that decides the world champion. It is later on revealed that Plevsky particles are processed from Arista, a crystal originating from Reiji's home country of Arion. Characters: Iori Hobby Shop, Sayori, voiced by Mikako Komatsu, main Gunpla, GATX-105BFP Build Strike Gundam Full Package. RX-178B Build Gundam MKII. GAT-X 105 bytes per Stone Star Build Strike Gundam. GAT-X 105 bytes per centimeter Build Strike Gundam Cosmos, Other Gunpla, XXXGO1W in Gundam. Sari Aorai is a 13-year-old boy whose family runs Aorai Hobby Shop in the fictional Tokyo district of Kyokugaoka. As his father Takeshi was first runner-up at the second Gunpla Battle World Championships, Sari is very talented at building Gunpla kits, but his piloting skills are very weak due to a subconscious desire to avoid damaging his Gunpla. Because of this, he has Reiji pilot his Gunpla while he provides navigational and tactical data during battle. He is shown to have feelings for his classmate, China Kaushika. The teamwork between Sari and Reiji gives them a competitive edge that earns them the Japan Third Block Championship and a shot at the 7th Gunpla Battle World Championships. The duo fight their way to the final round of the tournament, where they defeat their longtime rival Tatsuya Yuki and become world champions. Sari finally gains confidence in being a Gunpla fighter himself as the defending champion 1 year later. Aria von Reiji Asuna, voiced by Sakiko Kuryu, main Gunpla, GATX-105 BFP Build Strike Gundam Full Package. RX-178B Build Gundam MKII. GAT X-105 bytes per Stone Star Build Strike Gundam. Other Gunpla, RB-79 Ball. LM-312V04 Victory Gundam. GPBX-80 Beginning Gundam. Reiji is a mysterious red-haired boy who befriends Sari at a park. He gives Sari an Arista, telling him he will be at his side whenever he wishes. During a Gunpla battle between Sari and Suzumu Sasaki, Reiji suddenly appears and commandeers Sari's Gunpla, giving him a surprise victory. Reiji also shows adaptability with any Gunpla, as he can defeat veteran Gunpla fighters with just an AB-79 ball. Despite his natural piloting abilities, Reiji has no concept of everyday life such as school or commerce. Reiji is a very outgoing person who loves to eat. He reveals himself to Sari as a prince from a country called Arion on a distant planet. One day, he stumbled upon a treasure that enables him to travel to Earth and back. Despite earning the trust of Sari and Rinko, Reiji has difficulty convincing them of Arion's existence. After winning the 7th Gunpla Battle Championships with Sari and destroying the giant Arista that produces Plevsky particles, Reiji returns to Arion. Rinko Aorai, voiced by Kotano Mitsuishi. Rinko Aorai is Sari's vivacious mother and the current owner of Aorai Hobby Shop. She often acts as a matchmaker for Sari in China. Takeshi Aorai, voiced by Tokuyoshi Kawashima. Gunpla, RX-78-2 Gundam. PF-78-1 Perfect Gundam. Takeshi Aorai is Sari's father, who placed runner-up at the second Gunpla Battle World Championships 5 years ago. 10 years prior to the series, Takeshi was involved in the development of the Gunpla battle system. He left Japan to promote Gunpla battle worldwide and entrusted his hobby shop to Rinko and Sari. Takeshi currently travels around the world as an official Gunpla battle referee to hunt down illegal activities on the sport. A week before the final round of the World Tournament, Takeshi reunites with his wife and son. Rambaral, voiced by Masashi Hirose. Gunpla, Miso 7B Goof. Miso 7 of 35 Goof of 35. Mr. Ral is a regular customer and local resident based on the Zin character from the original Mobile Suit Gundam series. He has a deep knowledge of Gunpla battle and an affection for Rinko. During his spare time, Mr. Ral mentors Sari, Reiji, and China, and hangs out with veteran Gunpla fighters at a bar. He appears to be very well known and respected amongst even the best of the Gunpla building and battling communities, though the reason as to how he gained this recognition has yet to be fully explained. The only ones in universe who do not appear to know his background are the main cast, though they still view him as a very close friend. Seiho Academy, China Kusaka, voiced by Yui Ishikawa. Gunpla, KUMA03 Beggai 3, China Kusaka is Sari's classmate and a member of the school committee at Seiho Academy. She is also a gifted painter and a member of the school's art club. She has won the grand prize at several art shows for her paintings. The most recent of which is based on her customized Beggai 3. Her father runs cafe-restaurant Kusaka, which is located near the school. Being a close friend of Sari, China develops an interest in Gunpla battle. She is shown to have a crush on Seri, which everyone, including Seri himself, seems to be aware of to some extent, and she shows some joy when some believe them to be a couple, even though they have not made it official themselves. Rinko often encourages China to make the first move and confess her feelings for him, though she has yet to do so. 6 years after the events of Season 1, China moves to Paris to continue her art studies. Tatsuya Yuki, voiced by Teiku Ayasata Gunpla, Miss 06 Arabi Zaku Amazing. PPMS 18E Car Currency MPFER Amazing. PPGN001 Gundam Amazing Exire PPGN001 Per Decimeter Gundam Exire Dark Matter. Tatsuya Yuki is the president of the student council and captain of the model building club. Having won the Japan Third Block Championship in the previous year, he is the school's top Gunpla fighter and Seri and Reiji's rival. His piloting skills earned him the nickname Crimson Comet. In the middle of the current Gunpla Battle Japan Third Block qualifying tournament, Tatsuya is forced to bow out of competition and take an indefinite leave from school due to a personal emergency, which centers around his involvement with Plevsky particle system engineering. However, he once again faces Seri and Reiji in an unsanctioned Gunpla battle that ends with both Gunpla destroyed. Following this battle, Tatsuya resurfaces at the 7th Gunpla Battle World Championships as the PPSE Works fighter Miyogen Kawaguchi III, wearing sunglasses as a nod to Quattro Bajina of Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. As the current Miyogen, Tatsuya vows to bring back the fun and enjoyment of Gunpla building, which was disregarded by his predecessor's philosophy of absolute victory. He fights his way toward the final round of the tournament, but interference and manipulation by Chairman Mashita hinders his chances of winning the championship, as he loses to Seri and Reiji. Following the destruction of the giant arrestor that is used to create Plevsky particles, Tatsuya battles Seri and Reiji for one last time with their crudely repaired Gunpla before the particles in the arena disappear. He gives up his moniker as Miyogen and settles down as a consultant for Gunpla builders. Montegonda, voiced by Kenta Miyake, Gunpla, MRCF-20 Gold Sumo. Concept X6-1-2 Turn X Montegonda is an executive member of the Student Council. Due to his sideburns and tall stature, he is often referred to as a gorilla by other students. Akemi Otake, voiced by Yuka Maruyama, Akemi Otake is Seri and China's classmate. Yokari Samejima, voiced by Kasato Mori, Yokari Samejima is Seri and China's classmate. Gunpla Fighters, Riccardo Fellini, voiced by Yuichi Nakamura, main Gunpla, XXXGO1WF Wing Gundam Fennis. Gundam Fennis Rinascita, other Gunpla, XXXGO1W Wing Gundam. Riccardo Fellini is the reigning Italian Gunpla battle champion. He rides a cream-colored Vespa scooter with sidecar. Prior to the 7th Gunpla Battle World Championships, Fellini acts as a coach and sparring partner for Reiji. Nicknamed the Italian Dandy, Fellini is a playboy, and sometimes attempts to court women by offering them a Gunpla. A fault that lands him in hot water on occasion, especially at the World Tournament where the ex-boyfriends of many of the women he courted band together to take revenge against Riccardo for stealing their girlfriends. Fellini makes it through the finals, but is defeated by Aoilege Kuyanin in the quarter-finals after conceding to her. He returns at the Gunpla Eve Festival with the Wing Fennis rebuilt as the Gundam Fennis Rinascita. Mao Yasaka, voiced by Minami Fuya, main Gunpla, GX9999 Gundam X-Mo. XMX 9999 Crossbone Gundam Mo, other Gunpla, MSA0011S Gundam. Mao Yasaka is a Gunpla fighter from Kyoto and the reigning Japan 5th Block champion. He learned his skills from the Gunpla Shingo School, which he hopes to inherit from Master Chinan. As his master has long feared the talents of Takeshi Iori, Mao is sent to Tokyo to challenge Takeshi's son Seri and discover the extent of the Gunpla world. Initially intent on becoming Seri's rival, the two quickly become friends, and they have high respect for each other and their skills at Gunpla building. Mao is also shown to have some sort of special secret understanding of how things work in Gunpla battles, as he is able to use his Gundam Exmo's hyper-satellite cannonable without the need of the moon-based microwave system. Carrying no money with him, Mao uses his Gunpla collection as payment. Despite breezing through the first half of the championships undefeated, Mao is eliminated by Seri and Reiji in the first round of the final tournament. He is left heartbroken for weeks after Misaki, his love interest, slaps him before their first date for attempting to kiss her. When she returns during the Gunpla Eve festival, Mao regains his happiness. Nils Nielsen, voiced by Shinosuke Tachibana, main Gunpla, Sengoku Stray Gundam, other Gunpla, MSN00100 Yakushiki. Fuunzaki, Nils Nielsen is a 13-year-old American Gunpla fighter and the reigning American Gunpla champion. The son of a world-famous detective and a martial artist, Nils was given the nickname Early Genius due to his 3 PhDs in physics, as well as a black belt in karate and judo. He is also nicknamed Samurai Boy due to the traditional Japanese outfit he wears in battle. Nils participates in the Gunpla Battle Tournament to unravel the secrets behind Plevsky particles, which can be used in scientific applications other than animating Gunpla. He advances through the championships undefeated, but is bested by Seri and Reiji in the second round of the final tournament. Despite his loss, he offers to help Seri and Reiji rebuild the Star-Built Strike Gundam while continuing his attempt to obtain information on Plevsky particles from them. Following the aftermath of the final tournament, Nils recreates Plevsky particles aboard the International Space Station with the help of Caroline Yajima and her father's company Nils' sponsor, Yajima Industries. Aoilage Guinin, voiced by Sori Hayami, main Gunpla, NMX004 Kabli Papillon. AC01 Miss Sazabi, other Gunpla, AMX004 Kabli mass production type. RGM89 Jagan. SDV-04 Command Gundam. Aoilage Guinin is a Gunpla fighter from Finland who was originally from the Flynn Institute. Once a homeless orphan, she was recruited by 9 Baths of the Flynn Institute due to her ability to accurately predict the outcome of a Gunpla battle by observing the movement of the Plevsky particles. Several years after her training, Aoila joins Team Nemesis, a Gunpla battle team that is bent on conquering the 7th Gunpla Battle World Championships. Aoila becomes the reigning Finnish Gunpla battle champion after defeating Carlos Kaiser in mere seconds. At the start of the championship tournament, she begins a rivalry with Reiji after they fight over the last meat bun at the nearby mall. Like Reiji, she has a hearty appetite. Despite slowly becoming friends with Reiji, she does not reveal her identity to him or Seri due to the special embody suit she wears during Gunpla battle. Due to her developing relationship with Reiji, Aoila begins to doubt her abilities as a Gunpla fighter, which forces Baths to override her embody suit, causing her to go berserk during her battle with Fellini. Their relationship is strained when Reiji discovers her identity under the helmet. Before the semi-final battle between the Star-Built Strike Gundam and Kabli Papillon, China gives Aoila a pendant with Seri's Arista as a good luck charm. In the heat of the battle, the Aristas worn by Reiji and Aoila combined with the Plevsky particles trigger a telepathic communication between them, with Reiji convincing Aoila to remove her helmet and be herself. Eventually, despite rejecting the embody system and using her own abilities, Aoila loses to Reiji, but finally discovers the fun in the sport. Upon her release from Team Nemesis, she is offered a place to stay by Rinko, based on a deal given to her by Reiji. Toward the end of the series, Aoila makes a wish and has herself teleported to Arion to live with Reiji. Alan Adams, voiced by Subaru Kimura, Alan Adams is an engineer who works at PPSE. He also serves as Miyogen Kawaguchi's partner in Gunpla battle, providing navigational and combat data. 9 Baths, voiced by Daichi Endo, 9 Baths is Aoila's manager from the Flynn Institute. He also acts as Aoila's partner in Gunpla battle. After Aoila's betrayal that costs Team Nemesis the championship, 9 partners with Chairman Mashita to co-develop PPSE's Gundam XIADATK matter for the final match between Miyogen Kawaguchi III and Seri and Reiji. The Renato brothers, voiced by Yaji Ueda, main Gunpla, RGM-79K9 GM Sniper K9, other Gunpla, RGC 80 grams cannon. MSMO-3C Hygog. BUQ tank. The Renato brothers are the Argentine Gunpla battle champions, with Mario as the builder and his twin brother Julio as the fighter. They display complete arrogance during battle. The Renato brothers advance to the final tournament undefeated, but are eliminated by Miyogen Kawaguchi and Adams in the second round. Luang Delara, voiced by Taku Ayaguchi, Gunpla, ZMD11 Giabia by Gorbine. Luang Delara is the Thai Gunpla battle champion. He is skilled enough to keep both Reiji and Mao on their toes when fighting both of them at the same time, and apparently maintaining the upper hand the entire time until they manage to escape. As a former member of the Thai national baseball team, Luang nearly defeats Seri and Reiji in their original weapon battle, which is set up as a baseball game, but is overwhelmed by the Star-built Strike Gundam's fastball thrown using the radial general-purpose system. He makes it to the final tournament, only to be swiftly defeated by the Renato brothers in the first round. Julian Ayres Mackenzie, voiced by Kanata Honga Gunpla, F91 Gundam F91 Imagine. Julian Mackenzie is the grandson of Sir John Ayres Mackenzie, the British Gunpla battle champion. At the age of 15, he enrolled in the Gunpla Academy, where he mentored Tatsuya Yuki. 3 years later, when he was given the opportunity to take the title of Miyogen, he left the academy because of his disagreement with the second Miyogen's ideology of conquering others for victory. After the elder Mackenzie suffers a heart attack, Julian is given the responsibility to take his place in the semi-final round against Miyogen Kawaguchi III, whom he loses to in an intense battle. Reina Chizayama, voiced by Nobutoshi Kana, Gunpla, Miss 14 Gelgoog. Gore Attack Carrier. JMAO-530 Wadom. D50C Loto. MAO-4X Socrello. Reina Chizayama is the German Gunpla battle champion. He seeks revenge on Ricardo for stealing his girlfriend. However, he is constantly defeated by Ricardo throughout the tournament, eventually failing to make it in the finals. His losing streak continues at the Gunpla Eve Festival at the hands of visitors in free battles. Kirara, voiced by Oyaki, Gunpla, AGX-04 Gerbera Tetra. Kirara is an Akiba Keri idol who sports twin tails. Her real name is Miyoshi and her catchphrase is Kiraran. Kirara has no interest in Gundam or Gunpla, but her agency sees Gunpla battle as a stepping stone to her career as an idol. Because of this, she cheats her way into Gunpla battle by paying fans to build her Gunpla and getting to know her opponents up close and personal before sabotaging their Gunpla. Despite losing to Seri and Reiji in the Japan third block qualifying tournament, Kirara continues to use Gunpla Battle to boost her career by becoming the host of the 7th Gunpla Battle World Championships. Ricardo begins flirting with her at a party, initially apparently working to success, though the effect he initially has on her quickly fades as Ricardo becomes drunk and begins rambling about the Gundam franchise. Nevertheless, he continues to hit on Kirara from time to time and dedicates one of his battles to her. She also grows to deeply care for Ricardo, Seri and Reggie. Caroline Yajima, voiced by Chaiwa Sato Gunpla, Night Gundam. Caroline Yajima is the daughter of business mogul Shoji Yajima. She envies China for besting her at the local art competition every year. When she discovers that China picked up Gunpla as a hobby, she sets up an all-girl Gunpla battle tournament and issues her a challenge. After her father's company becomes Nils' sponsor, Caroline has Nils build her a Gunpla to battle China. She ultimately loses to China in the semi-final round. Caroline returns to cheer for Nils in the final tournament, claiming that since her father's company is his sponsor, she is entitled to be his girlfriend, much to his dismay. Toward the end of the series, Yajima Industries purchases a majority stock of PPSE. Suzumu Sasaki, voiced by Raya Hirashi, Gunpla, YMS-15SS Gyan. Gyan Gyan Gyan. Gyan Vulcan, Suzumu Sasaki is a local resident who is friends with Seri. His piloting skills in Gunpla battle are characterized by Seri as extremely aggressive. In the semi-finals of the current Gunpla battle, Sasaki upgrades his Gyan into the Gyan Gyao Gyan. However, the upgrades are not enough, as the Gunpla is eliminated by the Build Strike Gundam full package in the third block semi-finals. He returns during the Gunpla Eve Festival, vowing to once again battle Seri and Reiji next year. Kato, voiced by Ken Narita, Gunpla, GX9901DX Gundam XX Kato is Seri and Reiji's opponent in the final round of the Gunpla Battle Japan third block qualifying tournament. He cosplays as Jamal Neat from After War Gundam X, and his sunglasses drop slightly whenever he loses confidence in battle. Despite the use of 12G bits, his gold-colored Gundam XX is defeated by Seri and Reiji before he has a chance to charge his twin satellite cannon. Greco Logan, voiced by Takaya Kuroda, Gunpla, was OOMSVA Tolji's Valkyrie. Greco Logan is an American Gunpla fighter and Fellini's old rival. With over 20 years in building Gunpla, Logan participated in 2 Gunpla Battle World tournaments and placed among the top 16 Gunpla fighters in the world, earning him the nickname Raging Bull. In the American qualifying tournament for the 7th Gunpla Battle World Championships, Logan is defeated by Nils Gorn, voiced by Shigeyuki Susaki, Gunpla, JDG09X Devil Gundam. Gorn is a member of the Nemesis team. He was Nemesis' top Gunpla fighter before Aoila defeated his Devil Gundam with just a Jegan in an exhibition match. Carlos Kaiser, Gunpla, NZ333 Alpha Aziriru. Carlos Kaiser is a Gunpla fighter who proclaims himself as King of Kaiser. Although he is the reigning Gunpla Battle World Champion, he is swiftly defeated by Aoila in the Finnish qualifying tournament. Other characters: Chairman Mashita, voiced by Tetsuo Sakaguchi. Chairman Mashita is the CEO of PPSE. Originally a petty thief in Arion, he stumbled upon Earth and made his fortune by partnering with Baker and using a giant Arista he stole from the Arion Royal Treasure Room to produce Plevsky particles. Despite his success in founding PPSE, he is extremely distraught by Reiji's appearance in the 7th Gunpla Battle World Championships. Chairman Mashita also has a childish personality, often relying on Baker to calm him down. He is desperate to make sure Reiji loses in the championship by any means necessary. Following the destruction of the giant Arista, Chairman Mashita finds himself teleported back to Arion, where he and Baker set up a new business selling Gunpla there, having been humbled by his experiences on Earth. Baker, voiced by Natsuki Aikawa. Baker is Chairman Mashita's assistant. Though she is loyal to Chairman Mashita, her ideals of taking over the world with the Plevsky particle business is no interest to him, as he simply wants to be rich. After the giant Arista is destroyed by Seri and Reiji, Baker sees Chairman Mashita being teleported back to Arion and embraces him to join him. Master Chinon, voiced by Minoru Inaba, Gunpla, GF12-035NH GF13-001NH Kowloon Gundam. GF13-001NHII Master Gundam. Master Chinon is Mao's mentor at the Gunpla Shingo School. Aside from having a massive Gunpla collection, he also has a gallery of figures of female characters from different Gundam series. Master Chinon cites Mu Ramus from Mobile Suit Gundam Seed as his favorite female character. Team Nemesis Chairman, voiced by Iima Sakami, the chairman of Finland's Gunpla battle team who made his fortune from excavating methane hydrate. Lucas, voiced by Kotano Mitsuishi. Lucas is the Team Nemesis chairman's grandson. He is promised the 7th Gunpla Battle World Championships trophy as a birthday present from the chairman. Misaki, voiced by Ryoko Shiraishi. Misaki is the manager of a beachfront inn. As a reward for winning the Gunpla Battle Regional Tournament, Seri and Reiji, along with China, Rinko, and Mr. Rao take a vacation at a beach resort. Mao also stays at the inn as champion of his region and develops a crush on Misaki. Later in the series, Misaki goes to Shizuoka to cheer for Mao in the final tournament of the 7th Gunpla Battle World Championships. Totsuzo, voiced by Tetsuya Inada, Gunpla, Absolus 3. Totsuzo is a businessman who resembles Dozel Zabi from Mobile Suit Gundam. He is a former Gunpla builder known as Blazing Tatsu, who disappeared from the scene 3 years ago. When he threatens Misaki and her mother to sell their beachfront inn to him, Seri, Reiji, and Mao issue him a Gunpla battle challenge to save the inn from demolition. Despite the use of a heavily upgraded Apsilus III mobile armor in the battle, Tatsuzo loses to the combined efforts of Seri, Reiji, and Mao and is forced to stop harassing Misaki and her mother. At the end of the series, Tatsuzo and his mob work as helpers at the inn. Sebastian, voiced by Yoshimasa Kawata, Sebastian is Caroline Yajima's butler. C, voiced by Daichi Endo, Gunpla, MSN02 Mr. Hellsung Marine. MSN02 GA Hellsung Galaxy. C is a member of the Gunpla Mafia hired by Baker to eliminate Seri and Reiji during the 7th period of the World Tournament by sinking their Star-built strike Gundam with his Hellsung Marine and crashing it underwater. His plan, however, is foiled by Mr. Ral. C takes this loss personally and goes after Reiji during a Gunpla battle simulation at a hobby shop, but he once again loses to Reiji with the help of Awila and is subsequently apprehended by Takeshi Iori for 36 counts of illicit participation in an official tournament and illegal Gunpla control. Sir John Ayres Mackenzie, voiced by Masayuki Omuro. Sir John Ayres Mackenzie is the British Gunpla battle champion. Aged 78, he is the oldest Gunpla fighter in the current tournament. Sir Mackenzie had a prior rivalry with the second Miyajin. He suffers a heart attack the night before his scheduled semi-final battle with Miyajin Kawaguchi III. It is revealed later on that he faked his condition to motivate his grandson Julian into fighting the Miyajin for him. Mecha, Iori Hobby Shop, GATX 105 BFP Build Strike Gundam Full Package. The Build Strike Gundam is Seri Iori and Reiji's first Gunpla based on the GATX 105 Strike Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam Seed. It is equipped with 4 head-mounted Vulcan guns and 2 beam sabers. Other armament consists of a Cobham shield and a beam gun that can be upgraded into a beam rifle or an enhanced beam rifle. When docked with a build booster, it becomes the full package, which features an increase in performance and the addition of 2 variable speed beam rifles. The build booster also detaches to continue the battle when the Gundam sustains critical damage. The Build Strike Gundam full package is destroyed in its battle with the Zaku Amazing GATX 105 bytes per stone Star-Build Strike Gundam. The Star-Build Strike Gundam is an improved version of Seri and Reiji's first Gunpla, constructed around the inner frame of the 1/144 scale real-grade Ale Strike Gundam kit and reinforced to withstand more abuse during battle. It is equipped with a new booster system called the UBO-1 Universe Booster. The Star-Build Strike Gundam has 3 new features that differentiate it from other Gunpla. The first feature is the Absorb system, in which it uses the Absorb shield to consume beam-based attacks and store them as Plevsky particles. The second feature is the Discharge system, which uses the stored Plevsky particles and converts them into 3 special attacks: Speed, Rifle, and Aqua. Discharge speed mode forms Plevsky wings that increase maneuverability and enable the Gunpla to execute an attack similar to the Turn A Gundam's Moonlight Butterfly. Discharge rifle mode directs all power to the enhanced beam rifle and uses the Plevsky gate to amplify the attack into a shower of beam blasts or one giant blast. The third and final feature is the Radial General Purpose System, which reroutes all energy to the limbs or entire body for quicker response and concentrated attacks such as the Build Knuckle. For its final battle with the Gundam Amazing X-I Repair, the Star-Build Strike is fitted with the Gundam Fenris Renacitas arms and the Crossbone Gundam Mose crossbone gun and swords. GAT-X 105 bytes per centimeter Build Strike Gundam Cosmos. The Build Strike Gundam Cosmos is an improved version of the Star-Build Strike Gundam, used by Seri as defending champion in the Japan Third Block Tournament of the 8th Gunpla Battle World Championships. RX-178B Build Gundam MKII. The Build Gundam MKII is Seri and Reiji's second Gunpla based on the RX-178 Gundam MKII from Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam as a replacement for the Build Strike Gundam full package in the Japan Third Block qualifying tournament. Like the Build Strike Gundam, the Build Gundam MKII is docked with the Build Booster MKII, arming it with two forearm-mounted beam rifle MKII units. Following the completion of the Star Build Strike Gundam, the Build Gundam MKII is kept as a backup unit or for sparring matches with other Gunpla such as the Beggai 3. PF-78-1 Perfect Gundam. The Perfect Gundam is Takeshi Iorai's second Gunpla, based on the custom mobile suit from the manga Plamo Kyoshiro and the mobile suit variation Gunpla line. It is essentially an RX-78-2 Gundam fitted with the full armor system and weapon system to increase its offensive and defensive capabilities. Because such an upgrade uses up more power, a propellant tank is fitted over the existing backpack. MISO 7B Goof. The Goof is Mr. Ral's Gunpla based on the Zin mobile suit from Mobile Suit Gundam. In Episode 3, Mr. Ral uses a Best Mecha Collection version of the Goof while sparring with Reiji in the Build Strike Gundam. Due to the old-style construction and limited articulation, as well as Mr. Ral's momentary inattentiveness, the Goof is easily defeated in the fight. In Episode 5, Mr. Ral shows off his expertly detailed high-grade Goof at Iori Hobby Shop. However, instead of using it for Gunpla battle, he displays it to remind Reiji of the hobbyist aspect of Gunpla. MISO 7 35 Goof 35. The Goof 35 is a modified version of Mr. Ral's Goof. It is equipped with two shields mounting a pair of fixed Goof hand machine guns on the undersides, two heat swords stored in its redesigned legs, and additional vernier thrusters on its skirt armor and legs. Seiho Academy, MISO 6 Arabi Zaku Amazing. The Zaku Amazing is Tatsuya Yuki's first Gunpla based on the MISO 6A1A Zaku 2 High Mobility from the MSV sub-line, repainted in Charazabal's pink and maroon colors. It is fitted with reactive armor plates taken from a tank model and equipped with a long rifle, two handguns, two heat nata knives, and two shoulder-mounted rocket launchers. In the event of critical damage during battle, the Zaku Amazing's armor plates eject to form the Amazing Booster. The Zaku Amazing is destroyed in its battle with the Build Strike Gundam full package. KUMA-03 Beggai 3, Beggai-san. The Beggai 3, also referred to as Mr. Beggai 3, is China Kawasaka's Gunpla based on the GPB-04B Beggai from Model Suit Gunpla Builders Beginning G, repainted in yellow with its head reshaped to resemble more of a teddy bear than the original. China envisioned Beggai 3 to be a teddy bear who changed into a robot. Hence the amount of cotton underneath the armor. Beggai 3 is capable of shooting cotton from its mouth to entangle opponents. It is also armed with beam sabers mounted inside its mouth and arms. The ribbon in the Gunpla's back can be removed to reveal a hard point to mount special weapons. PPSE, PPMS-18E Car Currency MPFER Amazing. The Car Currency MPFER Amazing is PPSE Works Gunpla based on the MIS-18E Car Currency MPFER from Mobile Suit Gundam 0080, War in the Pocket, and is the corporation's entry to the 7th Gunpla Battle World Championships. It was developed and built by Alan Adams of PPSE Works and is piloted by Tatsuya Yuki under the pseudonym Miyogen Kawaguchi III. The Car Currency MPFER Amazing is armed with 2 or 4 weapon binders that store and eject various weapons from pistols to long-range sniper rifles. The weapon binders also act as rocket boosters and can combine into a large beam cannon. MISO 6F Zaku 2 Mass Production Unit. The unmanned Zaku 2 used in the Championship Battle Royal is a 1/48 scale mega-size model, sent in by Chairman Mashita to target the Star Build Strike Gundam. Due to its difference in scale, this Zaku 2 towers over all of the competing Gunpla, which are at 1/144 scale. While equipped only with its standard armament, it can crush an enemy Gunpla with one hand. Ultimately, the Zaku 2 is destroyed by the Star Build Strike Gundam, with the help of the Wing Gundam Fenris and Gundam Exmo as well as unexpected assistance from the Sengoku Astray Gundam and Car Currency MPFER Amazing. PPGN-001 Gundam Amazing Exia. The Gundam Amazing Exia is PPSE Works' second Gunpla based on the GN-001 REII Gundam Exia Repair 2 from Mobile Suit Gundam 00 and developed under the code A5. Following Miyogen Kawaguchi III's battle with the Renato brothers, Alan Adams orders the deployment of the Amazing XI as the replacement of the car currency MPFER Amazing, despite the Gunpla being 80% complete. Just like the original Gundam XI, the Amazing XI's special feature is the Transm system that increases its capabilities threefold for a short period of time, at the expense of a significant drop of output once exhausted. Prior to the final round of the tournament, it is fitted with a Transm booster that optimizes the Gunpla's performance in Transm mode. Like the Star Build Strike Gundam, the Transm booster is a backpack that detaches from the Gunpla and transforms into a flight unit, using the GN drive as its main fuselage. After it was heavily damaged following its defeat at the hands of the Star Build Strike Gundam in the final round of the tournament, it was repaired with several parts. Just like the GN001 Gundam XI repair from Mobile Suit Gundam 00 Season 2, it sports a cloak over its left shoulder. It also uses a stock XI upper torso in place of its damaged unit. Further repairs are made for its final battle with the Star Build Strike Gundam using the car currency MPFER Amazing's right arm, left leg armor plates, beam rifle, and beam saber. PPGN001 Gundam XI Dark Matter. The Gundam XI Dark Matter is an altered version of the Gundam Amazing XI. Developed in cooperation with 9 Bards of the Fliner Institute, it incorporates the embody system previously used in the Kabli Papillon. Unlike the previous version, the XI Dark Matter's embody system uses Plevsky particles that enable Chairman Mashita to telepathically control Miyogen Kawaguchi using his personal Arista. It is repainted in a red and black color scheme reminiscent of the GNY001F Gundam Astia Type F from the Mobile Suit Gundam 00F side story manga, and is fitted with a winged backpack that gives it a resemblance to the ZGM-FX11A Regenerate Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam C Destroyer. Effectively, the Transm booster becomes the Dark Matter booster. Mock. The Mock is a series of one-man mass-production Gunpla launched when the giant Arista forms a scale replica of the Zone Fortress A Boka over the Gunpla battle arena. Their individual abilities and AI appear to be unimpressive, but their enormous number still make them a major obstacle. The Mock gets its name from being a knockoff, or a bootleg of official Gunpla. Gunpla Fighters, GX 9999 Gundam X-Mo. The Gundam X-Mo is Mao Yasuka's Gunpla based on the GX 9900 Gundam X from after-war Gundam X. Unlike the original Gundam X, Mao's version can charge the hyper-satellite cannon through the moon-based microwave system and or solar power stored in the reflective panels. The hyper-satellite cannon also has a fast cooldown rate, enabling the Gundam X-Mo to fire multiple shots. In addition, the Gundam X-Mo can use the collected solar and microwave energy to charge the beam saber into a large beam blade called the Mo Sword. XMX 9999 Crossbone Gundam Mo. The Crossbone Gundam Mo is Mao's second Gunpla based on the XMX-1 Crossbone Gundam 10-1 from Mobile Suit Crossbone Gundam. Designed to inherit the characteristics of the Gundam X-Mo, the Crossbone Gundam Mo's satellite cannon is in the form of the skull on its chest. YMS-15SS Gyan. The Gyan is Suzumu Sasaki's Gunpla based on the Zin Mobile Suit from Mobile Suit Gundam. It has been modified for increased maneuverability during battle. The most significant change it has from the normal Gyan is that its shield has been slightly redesigned so that it can be thrown on a wire in a manner similar to a yo-yo. The letters SS on the Gyan's code number are Sasaki's initials. The Gyan is defeated in the Build Strike Gundam's first battle, but Sasaki rebuilds it for the Japan Third Block qualifying tournament. YMS-15SS Gyan Gyao Gyan. The Gyan Gyao Gyan is an upgraded version of Sasaki's Gyan for the semi-finals of the Japan Third Block qualifying tournament. It is repainted in a gold-brown color scheme and is armed with 2 missile shields. Despite these upgrades, the Gyan Gyao Gyan is destroyed by the Build Strike Gundam full package. YMS-15SS Gyan Vulcan. The Gyan Vulcan is the rebuild of the Gyan Gyao Gyan. Repainted back into its original purple and gray colors, it is equipped with the Valuable Pod, a booster unit that holds 2 Gatling guns, 2 missile shields, and heavier shoulder armor that stores 2 beam swords. Though Sasaki defeats Monda's Turn X with its increased firepower, The Giant Vulcan is defeated almost immediately afterward by Ricardo's new Gundam Finis Renascita. Knight Gundam A Florin Cubed A Florin Euro A Florin, Noito Gundam. The Knight Gundam is Caroline Yajima's Gunpla based on the super deformed kit from the SD Gundam Legend BB series. Built by Nils Nielsen, the Gunpla has been repainted in a chrome metallic finish and its cape is replaced with real cloth. The Knight Gundam can transform into a centaur for increased mobility. Despite its advantages, the Knight Gundam is tangled in a ball of cotton fired from the Bandai 3's mouth and defeated via ring out. GF12-035NH GF13-001NH Kowloon Gundam. The Kowloon Gundam is Master Chinan's primary gunpla based on Master Asia's Gundam unit from Mobile Fighter G Gundam. With majority of its armor removed, the Kowloon Gundam closely resembles a Shaolin Kung Fu artist and has mobility that matches Master Chinan's martial arts skills. GF13-001NHII Master Gundam. The Master Gundam is Master Chinan's secondary gunpla, which is also based on Master Asia's Gundam unit from Mobile Fighter G Gundam. Unlike Master Chinan's Kowloon Gundam, this Master Gundam sports less modifications, which consist mainly of gold-colored armor plates. Gunpla Fighters, XXXGO1WF Wing Gundam Finis. The Wing Gundam Finis is Riccardo Fellini's gunpla based on the XXXGO1 Wing Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. A gunpla that Fellini has owned since childhood, it uses a unique asymmetrical design, moving both wings to the left side and breaking off the right side of the V-fin antenna, as well as using different shoulder and leg armor plates on each side. It also has heterochromia, wherein its left eye is green and its right eye is pink. The Wing Gundam Finis is armed with a beam rapier, a Buster rifle custom, a shoulder beam cannon and a beam mantle, a cape-like beam shield that gives it a matador profile. It is also equipped with a self-destruct mechanism. During battle, it can dock with a unicycle-like support vehicle called the Meteor Hopper. The Wing Gundam Finis is named after the Italian opera house La Fenice Gundam Finis Renascita. The Gundam Finis Renascita is a rebuild of the Wing Gundam Finis. It now sports a symmetrical design and transforms into bird mode. A 3/4 of Florin a 1/4 Sengoku Astray Gundam. The Sengoku Astray Gundam is Nils Nielsen's gunpla based on the MBF-PO2 Gundam Astray Red Frame, flight unit from Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny Astray R. It incorporates a samurai motif similar to the Musha Gundam line, armed with 2 samurai swords and an Oni shield. The shoulder armor transforms into an extra pair of arms. The samurai swords have a special coating that changes the Plevsky particle band and allows them to slice through enemy beam attacks. If the coating matches the battlefield's control particle band, the blades can cut through any defensive barriers such as a GN field. The Sengoku Astray's final attack is the particle Fajin, which allows it to transfer Plevsky particles into the enemy gunpla and destroy it from within. NMX004 Kabli Papillon. The Kabli Papillon is Team Nemesis gunpla based on the AMX004 Kabli from Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam and Mobile Suit Gundam ZZ, piloted by Aoilage Kien. Its main weapon is the Lancer Bit, a giant lance shaped like the Kabli's funnel. The Kabli Papillon is also armed with funnels molded in clear plastic, which make them invisible in battle. The gunpla's control system is equipped with the Embody system, which takes control of Aoila's mind and enhances her ability to visualize the Plevsky particles, making her an unstoppable fighter with detrimental results to her consciousness. AC-01 Miss Sazabi. The Miss Sazabi is Aoila's gunpla based on the MSN-04 Sazabi from Mobile Suit Gundam, Char's counterattack and her first one following her separation from Team Nemesis. It was built by Aoila with assistance from China and Tatsuya. Aside from having a feminine figure, the Miss Sazabi is repainted in grey. Its weapons include the Sweet Sword, Sweet Shield, and foot-mounted beam sabers. ZMD-11 Giabia by Gorbine. The Gorbine is Luang de Lara's gunpla based on the ZMD-11 SR Burger from Mobile Suit Victory Gundam. It is repainted purple with its head reshaped to resemble the titular mecha from Aura Battler Dunbine. RGM-79K9 GM Sniper K9, The GM Sniper K9 is the Renato Brothers custom Gunpla based on the RGM-79 SP GM Sniper 2 from Mobile Suit Gundam 0080, War in the Pocket. It becomes the brothers' main Gunpla after qualifying in the championship finals. The GM Sniper K9 is equipped with the exam system that enhances its performance output. Its backpack transforms into the K9 Dogpack, a four-legged support unit that can mount any weapon as its head. In addition, the K9 Dogpack can separate into two units. The second being a hovering APC that carries in soldiers to plant bombs on the enemy Gunpla. MSM-03C Hygog. The Hygog is the Renato Brothers Gunpla based on the Zin Mobile Suit from Mobile Suit Gundam 0080, War in the Pocket. It is repainted in brown and green, similar to the colors of the regular MSM-03 GOG. The Hygog is briefly seen during the second period Battle Royale. BUQ Tank. The BUQ Tank is the Renato Brothers Gunpla based on the TMF-802 BUQ from Mobile Suit Gundam Seed. Unlike the regular BUQ, this unit can transform into a tank. The BUQ Tank defeats the Star Build Strike Gundam in the 7th period race of the World Championship. AGX-04 Gerbera Tetra. The Gerbera Tetra is Kirara's Gunpla based on the Zin Mobile Suit from Mobile Suit Gundam 0083, Stardust Memory, built by two of her fans in exchange for personal photographs. The Gunpla has been repainted in a pink livery similar to Mia Campbell's Zaka Warrior Live concert version from Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny. At the Gunpla Eve Festival, it is shown that Kirara has built a new one by herself, and challenges Ricardo and his Gundam Fenris Renascita to a friendly battle. Apsalus 3. The Apsalus 3 is Totsuzo's upgraded version of the Zin Mobile armor from Mobile Suit Gundam, the 8th MIS team. Unlike the original version, Totsuzo's Gunpla is armed with an unveiled, which deflects beam attacks. It can also fire at arm leaders, anti-mobile suit weaponry that sprays a gas at targets and traps them with wire cages that heat up the gas surrounding them, causing the plastic of the Gunpla to go brittle. Ozo MSVA Tolji's Valkyrie. The Tolji's Valkyrie is Greco-Logan's Gunpla based on the Ozo Miss Tolji's from Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. It is repainted olive green and its vernier thruster pods have been modified to accommodate 6 verniers instead of the standard 4. The Tolji's Valkyrie uses the Tolji's 3's Mega Beam Cannon as its main weapon. Gore Attack Carrier. The Gore Attack Carrier is Reina Tsuyoma's Gunpla based on the Zon aircraft from Mobile Suit Gundam. It has been modified to carry 5 mobile suits instead of the standard 3 units, and is equipped with an unveiled. Tsuyama sends the Gore to ram the wing Gundam Fenris from the ground, but it is blasted off course by the Gundam XMO, sending it crashing out of the tournament. SDV-04 Command Gundam. The Command Gundam is Aoilage Kunin's Gunpla from the SD Gundam Legend BB series. A disguised Takeshi Iora gives her the kit when he teaches her and Reiji how to build Gunpla at a mall hobby shop near the arena. The Command Gundam features armor plates that can be easily detached. It is also armed with a beam machine gun, a missile rack, grenades, and a heat knife. F-91 Gundam F-91 Imagine. The Gundam F-91 Imagine is Julian Ayres Mackenzie's Gunpla based on the titular mobile suit from Mobile Suit Gundam F-91. It is fitted with different shoulder armor and repainted in a white and orange-red livery. The F-91 Imagine's special attack is the back jet stream, which uses its high speed and maneuverability to create after-images of itself to confuse an opponent in battle. C. MSN-02 Mr. Hellzeong Marine. The Hellzeong Marine is C's Gunpla based on the MSN-02 Zeong from Mobile Suit Gundam. It is fitted with claws on its hands plus 3 clawed arms and 4 heat rod tentacles below its torso. The Hellzeong Marine is used to sabotage the Star Build Strike Gundam's chances of winning the 7th period race by sinking it into the water, but interference by Mr. Ral sends it offline, giving the Star Build Strike Gundam time to destroy it. MSN-02GA Hellzeong Galaxy. The Hellzeong Galaxy is the space version of C's Hellzeong Marine. It is fitted with 2 legs that are armed with claws and mega particle cannons. C uses it during a Gunpla battle simulation at a hobby shop to destroy Reiji's beginning Gundam, but is once again destroyed with the help of Aoila's command Gundam. Episodes, Production, Development. The series was first announced in June 2013 under the name 1/144 Gundam Mobile project by Sunrise and was later revealed to have a storyline more akin to the OVA model suit Gunpla Builders Beginning G. Along with the announcement, several mobile suits exclusively from the show will receive their own high-grade kits and will be tied in the long-running Gunpla plastic model line, the new version of the Gundam Tri-Age arcade game and the PlayStation 3/PlayStation Vita game Gundam Breaker. In August 31, 2013, Sunrise aired the second trailer of the series, which details more about the story, characters and the Gunpla used in the series. In September 30, they announced they will stream the series on YouTube in limited areas of the globe with a United States release on the same day as the Japanese release. Music. The series' music is composed by Yuki Hayashi, who composed several music scores for Blood Lad and Robotics. Notes. The first opening theme Nabun no Iki by Bak On, and the ending theme Imagination Reality by IRI were used from episodes 2 to 13. From episodes 14 to 24, Wimp by Bak On featuring Lil Fang was the opening theme while Han Pan Spirit by Hayaten became the ending theme from episodes 14 to 25. Notes. References. External links, official site at TV Tokyo, official site, official Bandai Hobby site, Gundam Build Fighters Honno official site, Gundam Build Fighters on Twitter, Gundam Build Fighters at Anime News Network's Encyclopedia.